in the game.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard. Right for a completion. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. He hands it to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'd be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. Cement kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now the handoff. To find some space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The shotgun handoff here. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab along the sideline. Goes out of bounds, and it is a 1st down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
2nd and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. On the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wrap down the middle. It's Flores. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He can go. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
14, Clemson, 3.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up the 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here's the handoff. He gets loose. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Clemson, 3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Handoff from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A quick throw out left, complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Now the all-important extra point.
A little bit
surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson, 10.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Grabbed by the receiver. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to scramble. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Clemson, 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Finds his man. It's Knight. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Picks it up himself and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it with the draw play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain moves the ball to the 17.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers! They cap the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Fresno State, 28, Clemson.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They'll run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Clemson, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. You talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And the running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no
Great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Flores. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Flores. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Fresno State.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With sure hands, it's fun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. He breaks free. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The shotgun running play call. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the single back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got his man wide open. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the completion made. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he's safe and make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed.